Okay, I guess we are live and in living color here. Hello, people. This is Joe Bowie, as you probably figured out. Um, and let's see, I should look here. And we are on our way to visit my son, Joey. And I usually keep that kind of private on the down low, but he and I are going to hang out a little bit this weekend. It's pretty hot, but the weather is starting to cool, which means there's going to be more opportunity to do some desert explorations coming up on the horizon. I just wanted to check in and say hello and give you an update on what's going on. Here behind me, I wanted to point out these cool clouds. They look like they're a mile high, and I don't know if that means that there's going to be lightning or crazy weather, but we're heading that way, so we'll keep you posted. But we just posted here behind us, in front of this cute little Joshua tree, because we love Joshua trees. And let's see, let me see what's going on. Well, if you've been following the channel, okay, I don't know if we're still connected or not. Let's see. I guess it's saying we're still connected. Anyway, as I was saying, if you've been following the channel, you got to catch up with one of our favorite characters, Joseph Barrett, and hear his crazy story. And it's all true. I can vouch for it. Joseph, as you know, has multiple sclerosis, but he doesn't let that fuck him up. He still keeps a positive attitude, and he keeps himself creative and doing things and challenging himself. So he recently tried to relocate to Mexico, not once but twice, and both times ended rather poorly. And you just have to watch the video or talk to him yourself to find the story. We're glad he made it home safe and alive and strong enough to regroup and figure out his next plan. We also, a few weeks before that, we went out to Family Jams 8, which was the last Family Jam, hosted by Stoner Van Houten. And Stoner is sort of a true crime buff and is an expert on all things Manson. And he learned from some of the real experts that are out there. And one of them I think I met at this event. And while I don't think anyone condones murder or mayhem, I think the general consensus is that it was a fascinating chapter of LA and American history. And it all took place in locations right around where we always are. And if you watch that video, I actually take the camera down and explore where Shorty Shea, Donald Shorty Shea, was brutally murdered. I say brutally because I think he was hacked up into several pieces and buried in a shallow grave nearby. They never found his body for like years, probably 10 years or so, maybe 8 years, but they finally did find him because one of the guys who was in jail drew a map and was hoping to get his sentence lowered for cooperating. I think that was the motivation. I can't be sure. I wasn't in his head. Maybe he just did it because he wanted to come clean. I don't know. But the Family Jams video is really fun. Stoner has a really cool group of friends. A lot of them are musicians. Some of them built a miniature Spawn ranch. But they're all just kind of like cool, and they support each other, and they formed real friendships here. And it's nice to see the sense of community that they have. And there wasn't a mean person in the group, so I gotta say, I had a great time there. They were very welcoming. And Stoner, if you're out there, shout out, buddy. And I still would like you to take me on one of your hikes up to see the old Corvair. hopefully there's not a lot of poison oak there when we go. Okay, so prior to the Stoner Van Houten family jams, I'm going to walk back here because that's a loud road. Prior to that video, I was on a real Bombay Beach jag. And I think I put out like 4 or 5, maybe 6 Bombay Beach videos. And I'm almost done with that content. And I have one more. I'm still going to be editing that. And on the way home from this trip, I'm not sure if I'm going to stop and shoot new stuff. But I did want to tell you that, you know, there's been a lot of activity on the channel this past summer. And I appreciate those of you who have been following along. And if you guys haven't checked it out in a while, please go on there. I'm really trying to get my numbers up. YouTube tracks your view hours, your number of subscribers, obviously, the number of views. So if you can share the content or drop a comment, any engagement helps the algorithm. And I'm trying to grow this channel. So anything you can do. Heck, you didn't hear it from me, but you could leave my channel running all day long and go shopping and go to work, come home and turn it off. YouTube doesn't care as long as someone's watching. So you didn't hear that from me. Okay, well, listen, hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for coming along. I'm going to sign off here so I can get back on the road. Joe Bowie, over and out in 3, 2, 1.